The crow has a One day, Pip and Mac, Pippi and Frankie were sitting on the windowsill, looking out at the world. It was a beautiful day. The sky was blue. It was springtime and the flowers were starting to bloom. Frankie saw a big black crow flying over the yard. He waved his tail as he watched the crow. Pip wiggled her little pink nose. She meowed with excitement. Her big yellow eyes shone. The crow did not seem to notice the two cats in the window. It slowly flew in circles around and around. It was enjoying the spring day and the warm wind. The crow flew high above the yard. It looked down. Way down there in the grass, there was something that looked like a rock. Maybe it was something tasty to eat. The crow flew down to take a closer look. Yes, indeed, it was something tasty to eat. It was a nice brown walnut. Frankie and Pip were very excited to see the crow land in the yard. They meowed and waved their tails in the air. They wanted to play a game of chase with the crow, but the crow didn't hear them. It picked up the walnut in its large, strong beak. Then it flew up to the top of the big maple tree. The crow dropped the walnut on the road. The walnut fell all the way down to the road and rolled a little way. The crow flew down and picked it up again. This time, the big bird flew higher than the top of the tree. Again, it dropped the walnut on the road. Again, the walnut fell down to the road and rolled a little way. Pippi meowed. What was that silly crow doing? She wanted to run outside and chase it. Frankie turned his back on the crow and began to wash his paws. Still, Pip watched. The crow flew down a third time and picked up the walnut. This time, it flew even higher into the sky than it had before. Pip wondered just what that crow was doing. Then the crow dropped the walnut onto the road once more. This time, when the walnut hit the road, the hard shell broke. The crow landed next to the bits of walnut and began to eat. Now Pip understood. The crow was not silly at all. It was smart. It knew just how to crack open the hard shell of the walnut. The clever crow ate the whole walnut. Then it looked up at the cats in the window. Just as it began flapping its wings to fly away, Pippi thought she saw the big black bird wink at her. Silly cat, it seemed to say. You can't catch me. The end.